All right, we're back you had one trip to Vegas, I had two, but we're back from Sin City. What's up, my friend? The Wednesday morning tournament is back on.
Yeah, I'm happy to be home. Vegas is a taxing place to be for 12 days. I would say I love the Nationals, don't get me wrong. I love the bridge, but Vegas is hard. It's great in small doses. 12 days is a lot.
It's a lot of lights,
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's exactly a lot of smoke in the area for
but
sure.
we had a good time out there, and I'm sure some of you saw. In fact, I recognize some familiar names in the chat. Some of you saw the broadcast we did for the final event, won by the Rosenberg team, which is pretty exciting. Gavin,
Yeah,
young,
it's cool. Yeah.
a very young player developing a hell of a resume already in his career, especially with that just dominant performance in the last round of that amazing event. Like, they just
Yeah, and when
cleaned
when you
up.
talk to the person you're saying is Kevin Rosenberg, when you talk to him about bridge, you really get a sense for he's a really good mind about the game. He approaches problems in a very practical way. It's very interesting to talk to him. It's in the
Absolutely.
when we play the U.S. trials, you're in a room with only one other person playing on tablets, and I had the privilege of being in a room with Kevin for many of my sets. I played maybe four sets against him in the same room, and just discussing the bridge. When you're there with only one other person and one of you's dummy, you can talk a lot about what you think, what should have happened or
Sure.
and
Sure. And
and
your
and
philosophy
and
of the situation.
and he definitely was impressive then, and it's no surprise to me that he won.
Yeah, yeah, and I had the privilege of talking to him shortly afterwards, and amazing. I mean, obviously very happy, but took it in stride, like he'd been there many times before, and will likely be there again. But again, just the discussion about the bridge and just the session, he's a great guy to talk to. So congratulations to that team, and maybe pre-congratulations to us for two. Did we win last time you were together
We
with
did.
us?
I think last time we played, we steamrolled.
Yeah.
I think we had
Okay.
like an 80%er and so I was buzzing, ready to go that next week and we would have turned out that we couldn't do it, and then I don't know how
That
your
was
week went, and
that was
it's
my
it's
bad on
forever and
that
a day
one,
ago.
but we're back at it, folks, and we have a 15 count on this first board, but a 15 count that we have to open one diamond with a singleton small heart. But the good thing is we have a pretty reasonable rebid here, right? If unless we're at the three level in their suit here, so interesting. A diamond takeout double. Our partner, not surprisingly, has hearts on this hand, so they respond one heart, which isn't anything amazing. 6+ points. Three clubs. So we actually discussed this in one of our streams for the Risinger. In modern methods, is the East player's bid more of a weak response here?
Preemptive. So, yeah, the new thing is this thing called corresponding cubids, where when you have a good hand, you have two cubids available in this auction, diamonds and hearts. You could
Mm-hmm.
bid two diamonds or you could bid two hearts, and playing those to show one of them to show a good hand with spades and one of them to show a good hand with clubs, and that leaves open cheap free bids of one spade and two clubs, and
Which are
preemptive
your
bids of
normalish hands, and now
yeah.
three clubs just becomes, hey, I have a bad hand and I'm preempting my opponents because I see both of them are bidding here.
Yeah, one big thing that three club does is it takes away the support double. That's one nice thing, and just taking that away
Oh,
alone really makes a lot of hands more
plus
difficult to
EV.
bid. Yeah.
This is, though, for the robots, constructive, it looks like, or at least that's what they appear to be saying. 10 to 12 total points. Again, that's including shape points, so we have a wide range here, but
So the clear thing is if we could make a penalty double, I would be all in on making a penalty double. But double here by opener
unfortunately,
just shows extra values and it's takeout. It doesn't show penalty. When you want to get him, your only way to get him is to pass and hope partner reopens double. But we know that's not happening here because we know lefty has an opening hand and righty has an invitational
so,
hand.
and our partner has very little. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, but I don't see what else we can do but pass. I just like, what do we? We're not going to bid three. No, we
We're
certainly
not
don't want
going
to
to
make
bid
a
three
takeout
diamonds.
double. We're not
Yeah.
bidding three diamonds, so we pass and defend, and maybe we'll get three down or something.
All right, there we go. And now we have to make an opening lead, and it looks like we've been gifted with a very nice choice of the ace of diamonds. Are we cool with that?
The king with the robots,
Yeah,
but
sorry, I forget that every single time I play with the
yeah.
robots. That's amazing. Oh, we buy interesting in dummy. We're not giving up any tricks by playing diamonds, queen jack, doubleton in dummy, and
So
that's a 12 count there. So 14 opposite 12 is 26, and give East, I don't know, let's give them 10. That's 36. Partner has 4, maybe partner has 5, East has 9, something like that. but
Partner has at most a stiff club.
partner
They
probably has
probably
five
have like
hearts.
5 or 6 even hearts,
Yeah.
and what looks like 3 diamonds on the 3 diamonds
And
play.
probably four spades, I guess, because East has jumped to three clubs and not offered up
And
spades at all,
that's a
right?
great observation. Absolutely, that would so partner has so declare is something like 3-1-3. No, they can't be 3-1-3-6. So they can be 3-2-3-5 or 3-3-3-4. Is that possible? Did their bid show
Really?
4 plus clubs?
Let's find out. Five plus clubs.
Okay, so partner has avoiding clubs. So there's probably not all that much to this
Partner
hand.
has
We're
a
gonna
terrible hand then
we
too.
we, yeah, we can't really get partner in twice to give us 2 roughs. Unless partner has queen of spades and the ace of clubs,
Well,
right? Then
wait,
we
no,
could
no,
go
no, no. We have ace of clubs. You mean ace of hearts?
ace of hearts.
You mean
Excuse me.
ace of
Yeah,
hearts?
yeah, yeah. Queen of spades, ace of hearts. Might be able to go heart to the ace, heart rough, small spade, and
Boom.
then maybe partner could win the queen of spades, and it's, even if they don't win it right away,
Right. We
like
can just
even if
underlead again and
or yeah.
ship it over to him.
So I mean,
Yeah. Play
we
hard.
might as well shift to a heart.
Yeah, let's
There's
go.
no the diamond's not going away
Right. You're
yet.
not pitching this. And folks, you can see they're not pitching that on anything, right? That is a safe. Ooh, there's ace of hearts.
Oh, but
Let it
this
down
was the
then.
downside. That was why we probably should have cashed the ace of diamonds to take away that
Yeah,
losing.
that makes
Uh,
sense. I mean,
mhm.
take away this option for partner.
Yeah. Okay. So now I mean I think we need to pump a low spade
Let's
and see
go.
what happens. Yeah.
Too bad.
Okay. So declare had both the queen jack of spades.
And partner may just have. We're
So
taking
nothing mattered on
the
this hand. We're taking the ace. We're
ace of
getting the ace of
spades.
spades, and we're just gonna get one more trick.
Yeah.
There's nothing more
Let's
to
just
this hand.
ship a spade on this one. Ten of clubs is going to be a claimer for us, or a club of some kind.
I've not read David Bird's book on leads.
Why could we have done better if we had read that book? Is that what
No,
we're
no,
trying to
no. He
say?
was just
That
suggesting that that it would have been better to lead the singleton over leading the ace king because you could get like maybe underlead the ace king to get a second rough kind of thing. Yeah, that makes
uh,
sense. But I don't know if it was based on double dummy. I'm sure that would play a huge role because what often happens if you lead the singleton and then it's time to underlead the diamond, you have no idea whether partner has it or not. So like it's much if
yeah,
you're double dummying it, then the computer always is going to know. So of course it's plus EV to lead the singleton. Really, though, leading the honor is
is
yeah,
pretty awesome.
yeah.
First of all, welcome to all of you from all around the world here. Thanks for the comments already, and we are just getting sauced up here. 67.9%. I would guess this is tied with 10 players because we're tied first to 10.
Yeah, look at
Uh,
partner's hand over there. Partner had 4 card diamond support,
I
and
know they should be bidding here,
I
right?
think they're supposed to compete with avoiding clubs. And it turns out I don't know how it does, but if yeah, three
Aren't they
diamonds
just
does
supposed to
amazing.
reopen double here when it gets
No,
back
no,
to
no,
them?
no, not with avoiding clubs. They know we're passing, and
Okay, I see.
so
They can predict the action that they don't
yeah,
want to
and we
understand.
didn't have to have ace
So
king
three
ace
diamonds
ace and
makes
a
some
ten of
sense here.
clubs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I would just balance 3 diamonds white white because I would feel like we're not getting enough against 3 clubs undoubled to cover 3 diamonds, and I think that
So, Eloise, we don't usually lead away from aces versus suit contracts. We just happened to realize that in this one it was relatively safe, and also we were gaining a lot if we get to execute that trick for partner, right, Gavin? Not something you look
but
forward to doing
look,
on your
no,
own, but
in the middle of the hand, you absolutely can underlead aces. It
sure,
actually happens a lot that you underlead aces. The reason we don't underlead aces at trick one is because they might have a singleton and you might
exactly.
not get it, or you might be setting up the king on your right. Those are things that like
Well, and
that
this is
were
why we talk about what their potential hand is, right? When we have a reasonable idea of what their shape is, we kind of know we can't be doing too much harm by making that play at that point, right? If you were questioning this sort of thing, could it be possible they have one or a situation where we're shipping a trick to them? Of course, you wouldn't do it, right? So you're avoiding it when you don't have knowledge, but when you have a good read on the hand, it's a reasonable play and it tricks a lot of declarers for sure. Back at it here. And hello from everywhere. Maui sounds like the sexiest place in the chat, though. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty good. Although, I gotta say, South Florida is pretty tasty these days, isn't it, Gavin? It's
it
getting to be
is.
that time of year down here. I'm okay with a no trump if you are.
Yeah, it's strong for a no trump. We have a really good hand for one no. I feel like we're probably a trick heavy, but what are we gonna do? We're not gonna open one club and then rebid 3 clubs,
Right.
and we're not gonna open a club and rebid 2 clubs. So that really is
Well,
leaves us with this spot.
It leaves
Okay.
us with 8 tricks off the top. I don't think we're gonna risk a duck of this spade to get a
Well, so
heart
what?
through.
How bad could it be? How bad could it be? So
Five,
we could lose.
6.
Right, we have 8 tricks on top
Yep.
basically,
We could
and so
lose
they could take the spade and then
5
five
hearts.
hearts. So we can't afford to duck the spade. That's clear. So we pop ace and play a club to the ace, and
Hope
we
it's not a
might
3-0.
we
Play the
gotta
9.
watch. Play the nine. Play
Yeah.
the nine.
Yeah, we should play the 9 just in case. Okay, now we know.
We got the cover.
So, do we want to mess around with that 7 of clubs as an entry, or are we're good
I
running
think we
club
gotta
out
watch.
here?
We want to watch the discards here because if they throw enough spades and enough hearts, we might exit a spade at some point on this hand because we do have like a lot of extra tricks available. Let's
Yeah,
watch the.
let's give it a
Let's see
shot now.
how many spades. But we're running the clubs.
All right, there's a heart.
That's an odd number of
That's
hearts
7.
pitched, and that is an odd number of hearts pitched. So like what I mean
Yep.
is when the robots well stop because I can't process the discards that quickly. So
Okay, I got you.
okay so um when the robots discard, they seem to discard count, which standard count. So when they have an odd number, they throw their lowest card, and when they have an even number, they throw a higher card. And so both of them threw what seemed like the 4 is missing, but one of them threw the 2 and one of them threw the 5. That looks like the hearts are 5-3. We don't know which way. And now on the diamond, we see the 4. That looks like it's odd, but we'll wait to see
And they've shaken
if
a diamond from the right
mhm,
as well.
mhm.
On the previous
What
trick.
was the diamond? It was high
That was a
low.
higher
So
diamond. Yeah.
okay, so now we know righty has 4 diamonds and lefty has 3 probably. Righty has 1 club and an odd number of hearts. So the shape is probably 3-5-4-1 on our right. That's probably what the shape is. So let's figure out what's going on. They both have 2 diamonds left.
There's
So
another heart. So there's
throw a
an
heart.
8th heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
9th heart.
9th.
Yep. That's the 9th
They-
heart.
Okay. They've each pitched. Oh, you're including the ones that we
I'm
started
including
with?
all. I added our total, and yeah, that's 9 that we know. Okay.
Okay,
So,
okay. Okay,
so there's
we
the
throw a,
first
you can
spade.
throw a spade.
And okay, there's
There,
another
so
diamond.
righty stiffed their diamond.
Mm.
So they have stiff jack of diamonds left on our right.
Seems right.
I would go to the bank on like I would feel comfortable about that. So if we play a spade, the problem is that righty could if righty wins it and plays a heart through, it's possible that righty on the run of the spades, righty will throw away their jack of diamonds, and we will go to bed with our ace of diamonds. So I
Right,
think
they just pitch their loser, and now they just have winners left if there's an entry in their hand.
if we're right about the shape and righty was 3-5-1-4, then righty has 3-5-4-1. Righty has 1 diamond left. It's the jack, and on the run of the spades, they will get to throw away that jack of diamonds. So I think we play ace of diamonds and a diamond and wait, and
Yeah,
hopefully
maybe get a heart trick.
we might still get a heart trick, but
There's our jack right there. There's the king as expected. There's the jack of hearts, and now it's spade, 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 and
yeah, and we'll see. We throw a diamond on if they play a spade, and
okay.
was the ace of hearts offside or onside?
It was offside, so it did not matter. In fact, they're going
Well,
in a weird way.
they had 5 hearts, so we would have
Yeah.
gotten 90.
We
We would have lost the 1 spade and a heart shift maybe, and
do you think we win this in the auction or in the play? 96.4%.
both. I think both.
Here. Yeah, there's the auction part of it. 1 no. There's our.
Oh,
there's
so the auction won it. Yeah.
Ross Sharper, and then everybody else opened a club and got to do that. So a no trump. This just shows the preemptive value of opening a no trump. Obviously, when you not necessarily always going to be this wacky, and the alternative, however, in this spot, opening a no trump kind of kept the opponents at bay. Based on sometimes it just might be the system that they have. They're not confident they can show their hand, or sometimes it just might be a rando like this. But we will take it.
We can rely on their count discards. I feel like
that was like a sick read
and
there,
a
right?
new
Right
tool.
away.
We had it wrong a little bit about which major was 5-3, but it all
Sure.
added up.
Yeah, and that's we frequently have that wrong because they're so weird on the opening lead choice.
Yeah,
Like if you look at left-hand opponents, sorry folks, let me get back there. Look at this left-hand opponent's hand. Like, how are you not leading the 6 of hearts here? That's just so normal.
Yeah.
You can't wait for the dream come through of heart to get your 5 heart tricks. Don't be greedy. Get your 4 set up.
Yeah.
Krish, I am very sorry you didn't get your job. I didn't know you were up for something, but
Oh,
please,
really? You don't remember
we
that whole
would
thing with him saying that he
no.
had an interview and the person was a bridge player, and
Whoa.
I was
So
thinking like I was ready to
next
claim for him.
time
That's brutal.
we will be happy to write a recommendation. I don't know if I can write it myself, but yeah, for sure. Just use us as references. We'll do it live on the air on a Wednesday morning tournament. Okay. How do you not hire Krish? Seriously, like what company has
I
this? Okay.
totally agree. All right,
Okay. One no
we're
company's
opening one
pretty
now.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah. So here we are.
we know who we're tied with.
Yeah,
By the
yeah,
way,
it's Ross Sharper, I think,
Okay.
is the person we're looking for. Ooh, this is like invitational-ish, right? With 4 spades, right? This is kind of our
This is the robots version of the four-way transfers, the old school. This is what my mom taught me on the way to the club when I was 12 years old. But
holy
it,
cow. That's how you did your conventions, like I did. My dad taught
yeah,
me a convention every time we took a 20-minute
yes,
drive to this one club. We learned
exactly.
something new. That is wow. That's great to hear. What
Yeah.
good memories. All right, so 2 spades. We do not have an accept, but we also don't have spades. So we're just gonna bid 2 no here. Is that how we would do this with the robot?
Yeah, we have 16, so we have to decide whether we want to accept the invitation
Ooh.
or decline the invitation. And
Sorry, I miscounted it because it's an ugly 16. At least I feel like it is, but you could convince me of anything the way you play cards.
I think this is more of well, we one thing we've learned is we get a lot of help from the defense on the count,
Yeah,
but we don't have a long suit to run, so we don't
and our
quite get.
spot cards are not like things to write home about. We could give it to the audience
I
if we
think this
want.
is a perfect audience
Yeah,
spot. We're
yeah,
right in the middle
exactly.
of the 16 count. I actually don't think it's a terrible 16. Just to put the thumb on the other side of the scale, we have no jacks, and that's usually a
It's
good thing
okay.
about
Yeah,
a 16
fair.
count. We have aces and kings and queens are our 16 points, and if we catch a 4-4 fit and we don't buy it like in clubs and we don't have the jack, that's like imagine partner is ace king fourth of clubs or something like that. It's good. I don't know. Whatever. I think it's right in the middle.
I don't know if
Okay.
misclicking is going to be a problem today, but typing is a problem for me at this point for some
Okay.
reason. There we go, guys. Sorry it took me so long. Here's your choices: 2 no and 3 no. And again, yeah, this is one of these times where the question being asked here in an English way is, hey, first off, do we have a major suit fit, and can we play it there? Secondarily, though, is are you at the high end or the low end of your range? And being right smack dab in the middle, you have a choice. And we are awaiting your choices
We
here.
just want to do what everybody else is going to do. We're going to play it better than them.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
like
well,
we want to like
but
match up with
there's
the
confidence coming out of this. I like it,
well, I mean we're
especially now that
giving
we
it
know these
a
count signals.
yeah, I'm saying like we've got all the tricks.
Oh, Chris is very correct. Bots will invite a little on the light side as well, so that's something to think about. Adding a little bit
What
of.
was it? What does it say? Total points? What does it say?
Um, no, this
No,
says 9 high card
nine high
points.
card points. I mean,
So
so
it
we have
should be 8 with a 5
25,
card suit at
man.
least. Okay.
25. But we do have only 2 spades, so partner's 4 card spade suit is
And I think
unlikely
Chris
to
is right.
produce
I,
4
I think
winners.
sometimes they are just light in general. So Matt thinks the field
I'm
accepts almost every 16. I don't think that doesn't
interesting.
seem that amazing to me, but
I mean,
maybe
I
in
would
imps
say that
formats,
my
yes.
my experience is that too, is that the field doesn't play 2-0, but this is a weird auction that they might just like bid 2-0
Yeah,
and
they
not
might
really
just
think about it. Like
well,
if they're not
exactly.
normally they bump 2-0 to 3-0, but
Well, and it's 57% for 2-0, and
excuse
that's
me.
where we're
Okay,
going. That's where we're gonna
all
head
right.
it, and I like going low in this
Bad
situation.
dummy. Let's go. Give us a bad dummy.
Oh my God, it's an amazing dummy with a diamond lead, especially.
Yeah,
We have
we've got to lose.
7 clubs. So
Yeah. Well,
So
we need our
after,
2 aces
aren't
to
you
be
bidding 3
offside.
clubs though? After 2 clubs with this hand, aren't you just
Yeah, you're forcing
enforcing?
the game
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Come on, this is man. This, I mean, you might make 6 clubs on this hand. What's going on? All right, so we're just gonna win this diamond and play a club,
Yep.
and
And we
we're just gonna
really hope
scoop up a
that
ridiculous amount of
it
points.
goes eight righty wins the ace of clubs and tables the queen of
Queen of
hearts. That's
hearts,
what
and
we're
just
rooting for.
they run 5 heart tricks
Yeah.
exactly. Oh,
Okay.
bad
All right.
break.
We're halfway there. We're halfway there. Come on, baby.
Queen of
Queen of
hearts.
hearts.
Ugh.
Ah. Okay. So king of diamonds,
Pitch a heart.
pitch a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then um,
queen of club.
Yeah, so we gotta watch. Let's watch. What did they discard, by the way?
Uh,
They pitched a spade, but what
oh, it
spade?
was the deuce. I think it was
Okay,
a
okay,
low
so
spade.
okay.
We'll take a look at their next spade when we see it. There's a deuce of hearts.
Odd number of hearts over there.
Okay, I believe that's a higher spade. I believe it went deuce four there, if I remember correctly. The chat.
Keep the eight of diamonds. Just
Yeah, you got
throw
it
hearts for a
exactly.
while.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's a spade.
They
That's
probably
three
could have played
spades
the.
now.
Well,
Right?
it's still not. Just for what it's worth, it's still not dead. They still might shift to the queen of hearts against 3-0.
Yeah.
It's
Agreed.
entirely
Agreed.
possible.
There's four spades now. So
Okay.
that is 10 total that we've seen.
Okay. And the five of hearts thrown, and the
And
jack of spades.
yeah, I like it. Okay.
It feels like there. Yeah,
Whatever,
ace.
we're blocking
Okay.
it
Yeah.
anyway.
It's okay. So king, and that's gonna drop the queen.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Only 12
can't tell.
tricks.
Only 12 tricks in 2-0. Yeah, 39. I think maybe Ahmet is correct then if this holds true. Well, I don't know. No, actually. Not really. Here's the results, guys. Definitely 3 people bidding 3-0 and then some people getting to the club strain. Oh, because they just opened a club. That's bizarre. All right. Open your no trumps. I mean, honestly, this might
That's
be somebody
amazing. That opening one club and rebidding one no
gets
got
you
them to
to
game.
5 clubs.
That's just what a joke.
I know. But also, this might be what we talked about sometimes. This might be people playing like a call or something and slipping into a 2
Yeah, sure. No.
Accidentally, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely like it's could be accidental, but it's still amazing that showing fewer points gets you to game.
Yeah,
And showing
agreed.
more points.
Agreed. That's
Yeah,
just robotism there. But here it is. The meat and the peloton, if you will, is in Tuno Trump, right? So I think that's not unreasonable. Let's
yeah,
see. Where's
but
our
they're
guy? Where's our guy?
he passed us. He must have passed us. He's third. We're third, fourth.
No, he didn't. He
So
did
two
not
other
pass
people
us.
leapfrogged us?
Yes, John,
Okay.
Paul, and
There. Okay.
and probably not these people for that first result. But whatever, we're okay. We're okay.
All right. 2 over 1.
One spade. Oh, 2 hearts. Let's dance. This is the so expert standard probably is to play hearts and diamonds as 5+, and then
Yes.
clubs as nebulous. Normal 2 over 1 stuff always 5 hearts and then 4 cards in the other ones. But partner rebid spades. Now for the robot, this is weird. This should be 6. We think it should be 6 as a rebid, but for the robots, this could also just be any minimum hand with 5 cards in the spade suit. So do you want to just pattern out here, Gavin, or do you want to snap up?
So
the no trump?
the natural way to bid this hand is like to expose the diamond problem, because it's possible that we don't even belong in 3-0, even if we don't have an 8-card major suit fit. Like partner might be 5-2, 3-3 with 3 little diamonds, where no trumps has no diamond stopper. So that would be like the imp's way to bid the hand would for sure be to bid 3 clubs, and in the it's the normal bid to bid 3 clubs in the
Yeah,
spot.
but also we probably want no trump played from partner's side, right? With the diamond problem and the lead coming. We don't want the lead coming through them, right? If we bid no trump, but we might hide the diamond problem by bidding no trump now.
Yeah, and they might lead a short club.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
the other thing. This is like it's only a robot problem. I feel like it's just such an automatic
Exactly.
3-club bid right now. So
All right, let's do it.
let's just bid 3 clubs.
Yeah, that feels most comfortable here.
There's no issue finding 4-4 minor suit slams. It goes of spade 2 clubs, partner bids 2 diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
exactly.
find the 4-4 diamond fit. And
Bingo.
if it goes a spade 2 clubs, 3 clubs, usually you have clubs when you bid 2 clubs, and you can go forward in clubs. It's not like there's no effect at all about finding minor suit slams at all. Yeah.
It's,
Not, it doesn't
and
hurt
it's
you
also
even
just
slightly.
the function of the system we're playing. We're gonna have time to kind of discuss these things because we're in a game.
4+ diamonds. Okay, well then
So
bid
let's bid
3.
3-0,
No, I
yeah.
know. What are you gonna do? That's not how I would play 3 diamonds. For me, 3
Agreed.
diamonds
Three
there
diamonds
is
would
like
be
I got a
yo,
diamond problem.
I don't have a exactly. I need to know. Wow, what a terrible spots in the dummy.
Yeah, we would have been much better off just bidding no trump, because we kind of told them to bid diamonds.
Sure.
But because that's the 6 of diamonds, what we can do is we can play low on this trick,
Yeah.
and it's going to
have
make
to win.
diamonds.
Yeah.
They have to win it on our right. They can't play through the jack again, and so they're probably going to put in like the 8 or whatever.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's go. All right, the 9.
And maybe a low diamond back. It's
Might be a
possible.
heart
No,
back.
okay. So yeah, we're gonna win that king of hearts. That's for sure.
And now
It's weird because like it would be very much cleaner for us to just play clubs from the dummy, but we would really like to lead the jack of clubs from our hand and figure out who has the queen.
do you
So
want to
I-
just play spade right now.
Jack of spades or small spade, but the jack of spades, they're gonna know not to cover with queen fourth or
But
whatever.
can we just surrender spade tricks here? Do we have enough entries
Ace
to
of
do
spades,
that?
spade. Well, I don't think.
No,
Do we
now
do?
they can just attack diamonds as well, though, if it's bad for us.
Yeah. Well, it depends who's got to win the spade. Like if East has honor doubleton of spades, then that'll work fine because they're going to be the first one to get in, and but that's pretty unlikely, right?
Yeah.
But what are our other choices here
But also,
besides
if East
going
has
after
honor
spades?
Doubleton, we just play a low spade now into the 10 and then cash ace of spades at some
We
point as
we
well.
we could play a spade to the ace and give them a heart. That's one way
Oh,
we could attack this thing. But then they're going to play diamonds through, right? And then we're not going to be able to play the jack of clubs. The problem with playing a spade to the ace and playing the jack of clubs is now we've burned our entry situation.
yeah.
Our entries are really rough. Although maybe there's still time, right? Maybe so we go play jack of clubs. Let's say they play low. Now we win the king and take the club hook that we think is marked.
Yep.
And then we can play a heart and we still have the ace of clubs and dummy. And then
Sure.
if the queen of hearts
Sure.
is dropping third, then we're good.
Yeah.
But
But now we have, it could go lose to the club. Or, well, sorry, you're assuming we're winning the club finesse.
well, we're gonna win the club. I
Yeah.
feel like leading the jack from our hand.
Pretty
They're
good.
not.
Yeah.
They're gonna cover.
We're gonna
They're
do
not
it.
gonna not cover,
Yeah.
right? But
Okay.
that's still not enough tricks. We don't have enough tricks on this hand. We have
Mhm.
one in. Even if we got four clubs is five, and our three aces is eight.
I mean,
Right? There's
maybe
no.
if we play a spade right now, it's just gonna go split with two
Well, I don't
honors
know
as
if they'll
well. That would
split.
be
If
nice.
they won't split with king queen third because they won't know we have the 10, and they know we only have two. They won't split with king queen fourth either. They might cover the jack with king queen. That's possible.
Yeah.
In fact, they have to really. If they have king queen third, they're going to think, "Hey, my partner might have 10 third. It would be silly for me not to play the queen, and it's not going to cost me." So they would cover with king queen third, but no, with king queen fourth again, they know we don't have three.
Mm.
So they know it's safe to play low and wait to get their king queen. But if king queen third, they would cover. Can it hurt us to lead the jack of spades if we're going to lead a spade? I don't think so. I think that's actually like, but should we be playing spades? That's the last thing.
Again,
What about we could just
play a
feed,
club right now.
we could actually feed them diamonds,
Really?
right?
That
We could
seems
play we could play ace of diamonds and a diamond, and now if East has honor third of diamonds, they're on lead. What are they going to do? I guess they're going to just play a spade.
or a heart through.
We kind of want to hurt through. That's my point.
You're
That's
saying
what
you just want to surrender a heart just to set up hearts. Yeah.
I want hearts.
Right.
Hearts seems like the best chance
Honestly,
of
we might shake a spade on a diamond as well and just have clubs and hearts at the end.
By the way, they'll also cover the jack of spades with honor in one,
Yeah, for sure.
which then we'll just no. Yeah, so let's lead the jack of spades. Let's start there. Let's not get crazy. No, okay. So now they didn't cover. That's bad news. So now we go the other route. We go up ace, lead the jack of clubs, and see what goes on. Jack of clubs. We got the cover. Come on. No. Okay.
Yep.
And yeah.
Here it comes.
Okay. Give you the nine
There
of
it
clubs.
is. Okay.
No, that wasn't the nine.
Well,
so
no, but it was.
So the clubs are not breaking.
Yeah, and there's 9 dub to our left, so there's a possible position for us.
Yeah, so we can end play them
Yeah.
on this hand like that. We're not touching clubs again.
You want to play a spade now, or you want to try?
So what happens if we play a spade now?
Could be in
is
danger. The eight of
lefty's
spades
gonna
is
win.
Gone, right? Is not gone, correct?
Sorry, the
8 of spades. That's
eight of
kind
spades is
irrelevant
not
card,
gone,
right?
but it's relevant only
Ish.
in the sense that the spades might not run, but
Mhm.
but they're not they don't have enough spades to like run the spades. So
no, for sure.
but we could just play a heart. So the question is it better to play like ace of hearts to see if an honor drops or a heart and pitch a spade? Yeah. Or just the ten of spades right now, and because if we play the ten of spades, lefty's probably going to win an honor, and then they're going to play a diamond. We can
Yep.
pop up with the ace of diamonds to block the diamond suit, right? Because I think it's honor third on our right
And then
and honor
spade.
fourth. The reason, by the way, I think it's honor third on our right and honor fourth on our left, just to be clear, is because they didn't play back a diamond at trick 2. Because when they won the 9 of diamonds, if they had honor 10 9 fourth, they would have realized when they won the 9 that their partner had the king. And they would have had an easy diamond back to the king and ace. So the whole suit would have been known. So the fact that they didn't play back a diamond makes me think that they had a diamond holding that it would be unproductive to do so, which means I think that they have honor 9 third or honor 10 9. So so what I'm saying is if we play a spade and they win it on our left and they play back a diamond, we can pop up with the ace of diamonds to block the diamond suit. Now if the queen of hearts is on side, I think that will work great.
Mm.
The problem is if the queen of hearts is offside,
Now
is that is it?
we have entry to some tricks over there, possibly.
And if the queen of hearts is third, we can just play a heart and set up our hearts.
True.
That's like the easy route to the make, right? We have 3 heart tricks if we play a heart out and the heart queen drops.
And that's 9 because we have the 10 of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and the 3 heart tricks, presumably. Let's play a low heart.
You want to play a low heart,
Or
eh?
a spade. Those are our 2 choices right now.
Those are our 2 choices for sure. Yeah.
An ace of hearts heart just doesn't.
I don't know. I don't see
that.
the advantage to ace of hearts
just,
heart because, like, I mean, it's just,
if it's right, it's just right. Right, the low heart is safer in that spot for testing purposes.
The problem is that when they play back after we play a heart, the only good thing about playing ace of hearts and a heart is we'll learn whether we want to play a club to our 10 later. Like we still have this possible end play position where if lefty ends up on lead towards the end of the hand, they're gonna have 9 in a club or whatever it is, and
we want them leading towards that 10-7 right there is the key. Yeah, this is definitely a play problem here because this is a normal auction, right?
Definitely a normal contract, normal everything. The only thing is the lead.
3 no trump. I mean, the only thing that could be weird is if we clipped off 2 no trump rather than 3 clubs.
We might not have bought a diamond lead, so we might be behind. Yeah, exactly. Right. So, queen third of hearts is less likely, right? If you just think of it from a probability perspective, it's 3 to 4, so it's less than 50%. So, but then if we play the 10 of spades, they win. We play a diamond. We pop ace. We play a diamond. First of all, on that second diamond, we're going to have to throw away a heart. That's a winner that's gone. But now East is going to win that honor in diamonds, and they're going to be down. They might cash one more spade, in which case we'll pitch the 8 of hearts, or the 7 of clubs, actually. But then they're going to play heart, and we can try sticking in the jack, and that's 50-50 instead of a 3 to 4 chance. But it's 50-50 for one trick. But I think that's like worth it. I think that playing for hearts to be queen third is anti-percentage compared to just playing for the queen of hearts on side for our extra trick.
So you want to play a spade?
I that's where I am.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, they fed us a club. That's nice.
We will take that. Yeah.
Oh,
the clubs were 3-3. Oh no.
Oh wow.
Okay. So now we just lost our. So now we play 7 of clubs, pitching a spade. Yep, definitely pitching a spade, and they pitched a diamond.
Interesting.
Huh.
And a heart. Not that the heart's not as surprising as the diamond, I guess. But what's going on here?
So now we could definitely safely play ace of diamonds and a diamond. Not definitely, but. Oh, what if they have king, queen, 10, 9 of diamonds on our right?
That's what I'm...
King, queen, 10, 9 of diamonds?
I guess they wouldn't lead a diamond either.
They might not play a diamond back from that? That 8 of diamonds is a weird pitch.
Yeah, agreed. It's suggesting that they have the spades over there?
And
3
the hearts?
Clubs, spades and the heart? So we can play a diamond of the ace spade right now and scoop up 2 heart tricks at the end, possibly.
That's if... No, that's only if West started with 3 diamonds. I don't think they did, though. I think they have 4 diamonds. I think when we play a diamond, they're going to play the king to get off the end play.
Okay.
That's what I think is going to happen, because they know their partner's got the queen.
Yep.
But I wonder if we could just duck that. It's gonna leave the ace of diamonds in the dummy.
They either have to play... Well, now we only have 2 tricks on both sides.
Right? Oh, that's still only 2 tricks. Then they can end play the dummy with a diamond, and then we lose both spades. So I still think diamond of the ace diamond, but it feels like the queen of hearts is offside is the problem. I feel like they have communication. I think East has the king of spades, West has the queen of hearts. I think we have no chance at this extra trick, but it feels like diamond of the ace.
Let's see what happens. There's the 10.
Excuse me. Well, yeah. I mean, ace, yeah, and a diamond. I mean, we're not going to go to bed with our ace of hearts. Diamond, yeah. So lefty.
Oh.
Yeah. And now we need this. The heart spades were 3-3. Everybody's hard tight. We're trying the jack. Give it a go.
Ah, it wins.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, now and hopefully it wasn't third and we got a top. I don't know.
78.6.
No,
close enough though.
It wasn't third. It was so. That was a hard hand. Holy cow!
Yeah.
battle our way through it, but we got our 78%.
The only people that outdistance us here were 4 spade bidders, and these are people that were not in the hunt earlier. So someone's ahead of us right now. It's probably Jan Paul. That's the name we're familiar with here. That played 3 no Trump, making 3 also, but it's not.
Where are they from? Is it Jan Paul or Jan Paul? Where are they from?
Good. No, USA.
USA, Jan.
Well,
oh, for sure, Jan.
Jan.
All right.
It's not like Jan from the Norwegian.
Yeah, well, it could have been. It could have been.
Babs,
Yeah.
what's up? Thanks for that super chat. We saw Babs in the Rising here. She is definitely a bridge fan, and I'll see you this Thursday as well, Babs. This is a very good card for us so far.
And
we have one dip in the results.
Look at East's hand. They didn't cover the Jack of Spades. This is what I'm saying. This is where I've gotten to this space about the robots covering, is that when they know it's wrong to cover, they won't cover. And that was the case here. They know that we only have a doubleton spade. Exactly. So it can't be productive for them to cover the king of spades, so they didn't do it. Yep. So I think that that's part of it. So like, I know we're always saying they always cover, they have to cover, like, but I think when they know, they know.
Yeah, exactly. When we've made it clear to them that it's not correct, they won't do it. That's good. All right, let's get back to it. That is 16 again. We're an embarrassment of 16 counts here, but unbalanced once again. 1 spade, 1 no Trump. This is one of these times where you have to be confident bidding just 2 clubs, right? A lot of people see these sorts of hands and they want to bid more, Gavin. Sometimes, too much more, like 3 clubs. You're not there. 2 no Trump is an interesting thought sometimes here, maybe, and you might try to overbid that way. But what are your thoughts here normally?
Yeah, no, you really, first of all, people are under the misconception because when you jump 3 spades, that shows 16, 18 points, right? So some people, when they're learning, think that 3 clubs would also show 16 to 18 points, but it's not. Yeah. The jump shifts are game forcing, and game forces opposite 6 points need 19. So we our only option in this hand, like realistically, is 2 clubs. Like you said, 2-0 would be a pretty big overbid. We don't have a diamond control. Like, I think 2 clubs is just normal.
And it's standard to play these rebids as 12 to about 18-ish. Exactly what the robots put here, right? So when you rebid a new suit as opener, you're not confining yourself to that 12 to 15, 12 to 14 range that you would if you had rebid your suit, or you raise partner suit, or you bid a no Trump, right? So here, this is a little more wide-ranging, which, adds a little bit of intrigue. And here, this 3 club raise is catering to that very likely in these situations, right? Take a look at this hand. Do you want to bid again? How do we show our extra values?
Rob, wait a second. Rob is a superstar. What is this? Rob and the superstar?
Yeah.
Babs, you gotta
Babs.
Backhanded compliment or whatever you want to call it. Or
can I delete that? Can I delete that message? My goodness, Babs, Rob and the superstars, man. Okay. How about? Let's see, Rob and the bridge pros. Bridge.
There you go.
How about Rob, the amazing moderator, and his friends, the people that are just there to kind of, analyze.
So we have a pretty straightforward bid here, and that is to bid 3 hearts. That's we have enough to accept the game invite, and we might catch a 5-3 heart fit or even a 4-3 heart fit if partners got ace queen 4 the hearts and no diamond
robots
stopper.
Are surprisingly sound here with their auction here as well. This is great. This is exactly what we want to show. And remember, we haven't shown these extra values yet. And now we can be confident we have, and partners made the bid that we didn't necessarily want to.
What did that say?
It says that.
Which is exactly what 3 clubs said?
I think so. Yeah, exactly. They're carbon copies of each other. And the problem is, this is where they probably do have a diamond stopper and just didn't bid 3-0, but maybe we're lucky here. But they're making us just guess at this point.
We only have an 8-card fit. I feel like it's just too much to try to take 11 tricks.
I agree.
I mean, realistically, we showed our hands. So, like, I feel like if we belonged in game, it was partner's job. But obviously, blaming the robot for not bidding game is not going to get us very far.
Wow, interesting. We're in a good spot for sure. And partner technically did have some diamond problems, but they just had a whole bunch of them.
They also had a pretty weak hand there for their bidding.
Sure. All right, so there's the heart.
So we got some roughing to do in dummy, and ideally they don't tap us, but they didn't tap us. Thank you very much.
Does that mean they're over roughing spades though? That's the question.
Queen of spades over there. So now what we need to do is
we need to rough a heart with some spades.
Yeah, the problem is, like, what we would love to do is play king of hearts throwing a spade, rough the heart, come back to our hand, and then rough a spade without cashing the king. The problem is that we don't have the entries for that. We don't because like if we play king, like the ideally we would rough a spade without cashing the king. That doesn't expose us to them roughing the king, and it also although who's roughing? It's only east that could be roughing, right?
Exactly.
Not west. So maybe it's better if we just play king of hearts throwing a diamond. Do we play the king of hearts? Is there a reason to play the king and expose the tap to the dummy, or just play the jack of hearts and rough it? It's not going to benefit us to play the king first. We don't need the discard. We might as well keep that as control
Yep.
of the hand for later. So we definitely rough a heart with the
And
jack,
then lead a
jack of hearts
spade.
with, yeah, and then lead a spade.
And
Uh,
that covers us if they're roughing in front of us as well,
yes,
right? That's
which
a
is the
nice
only person who
little
could be
yep, right.
roughing. Yeah.
And then
Okay, now
spades.
stop, stop,
Yeah.
stop. Because
Okay.
let's
Whoa,
just
whoa,
think about this.
whoa.
So at low 10, that feels 3-3, doesn't it?
They did play, and then yeah, yeah,
That feels 3-3.
yeah. Let's rough it.
Yep, rough it.
That's a 3-3 shebang. Draw trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you missed the commentary, that's probably my fault. I should have thrown a link to you guys on my channel, and I did forget to do that. But you can go to the ACBL YouTube channel. You can just Google that if you want, and you can see not only Gavin and myself and a couple other amazing players, but 4 sessions of really good bridge and a really exciting ending as well. And that's 92.9% for the good guys, Gavin. I don't know how we did that well. Was it the 3 hard bet? Maybe.
But we're not catching our
Jan Paul is in 5 clubs on this one, so they didn't get too far ahead though. Look at that. They were only 7.1% ahead of us.
yeah, it's look, we would wait. That was our chance to catch Jan because like being 5 clubs needed the spades 3-3.
Yeah.
Right, we were going
Honestly,
to be in deep trouble if the spade got over rough. Like it was not even, we weren't even out of the woods. It wasn't even just that trick that we were going to lose. Now our spades aren't set up. We'd lost that third trick.
yeah.
That was we were in a very good mathematical position against Jan by being in 4 clubs. Although it
Honestly,
does look like everybody else who stopped in 3 clubs,
got
they because we might have
they
gone
made
down in
less
4.
tricks. Yeah, but they also they all had a different auction, right? No one decided to, or very few. There's another person that had our auction, and they just went down, right? They just didn't realize that they could set up their spades apparently, and
All
and
right,
and there we
work
go.
to do.
Yeah, well, still we're not too far behind. I don't think we definitely are behind, but it's not the worst case when they get 100 and you get 92.9. Right, so you're at least staying very very close. I could open a no trip with this hand if you're into it, but a diamond seems more right more often because you're getting your heart fit right away. But what do you think, buddy? I
Yeah,
don't think we need to be weird. I don't want to push us to weirdness with three
but
board
what's our
bets.
rebid? If we
If it
open
goes
a
a
diamond
diamond,
and
a
partner
spade,
bids a spade, the problem is like if
two
you bid two
clubs.
clubs, you're losing the heart
Yeah,
suit.
exactly.
That's I don't like doing that. So like I would rather treat this hand as balanced. But is this really good enough to upgrade to a no trump? Upgrade, it's 15, but
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a 4x1.
or is a diamond pass a spade pass? And the thing about a diamond pass a spade pass a no trump is at least the hearts are still in play,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Yeah,
partner
because
could bid
now
two
can you
hearts.
give us a little new
Or
minor
check
here? Do a
back.
check back.
When you bid 2 clubs, partner will first of all, I'm gonna guess that the explanation actually says 0 to 3 hearts when you bid a diamond something 2 clubs because it does that in other spots where so
It's
anyway,
interesting.
I really don't like a diamond then 2 clubs with this hand. So
Well, then
I
let's put
want
a
to
no
find
trump.
another path. So you want to open a no trump or
I'm
rebid a
in.
no trump? I'm good with either one of
I
those
would rather
paths.
do this if we're gonna go that route. And now, okay, at least we're gonna get our major suit into play here. Oh, good. So now we have a hidden hand here. At least we have spade shortness that they're not going to be able to anticipate,
Yeah,
and that's.
Vinny actually would probably want to open a heart with this hand. That's Vinny's all like these
I mean
hands that
that
have awkward rebids.
is that terrible. That just proves the difficulty of this sort of shape as well with these intermediate type hands. Like the difficult hand is like 16 a 4x1. It's brutal, right? How do you deal with that hand? How do you bid it correctly? You have like we just had here, like multiple ways that we could go about it. I like the way we ended up here, Gavin. This isn't too
Well,
bad.
if we had opened a diamond, partner would have responded a heart,
And
and the
now we're
lead would have
playing it
been
from their
going into
side.
their hand.
Yeah, got it.
Instead, we've got this annoying little 10 of clubs lead through the king jack, which will be just fine if the
Are
jack
we
wins.
gonna
But
take a diamond finesse and try to cross rough this thing? I mean,
cross rough, I don't know. I think we
I don't
should
know
pick
how
one
many
hand.
our
I think we should pick
our
one hand and try to
spots
set
aren't
it
that
up.
amazing to cross rough, right?
Well,
It's
we
just
can't. The
yeah.
thing about yeah, exactly right. It's going to be hard to rough many clubs in the dummy.
Yeah. Spades we could rough in our hand at least a couple times, but now we probably only twice to draw trump efficiently. What we're at a good spot, right? The question is how do we maximize our tricks here?
Right. So we have to try the jack of clubs trick
sure.
one, right? So sigh. I think we should try to just set up our hand. I think roughing spades in our hand is going to be too distracting. So I think we actually diamonds. We always have a loser. We can't avoid a diamond loser. So I think we lead a club to dummy, and then lead a diamond towards our queen.
Love it.
And really hope it's not stiff king on our left. Okay, that's. Okay, now stop because we gotta make a plan of how we're gonna handle this. We can.
What did they play to our right on the diamond? They played the deuce. Did they give count when we're playing the suit as well, or only on discards?
They do give count, but they're less reliable.
Okay.
They're less reliable because they have a lot of holdings that they're afraid they're gonna blow a trick or whatever, so they don't. So we win the diamond in our hand, trump a club in dummy, play queen of hearts, heart to the ace, and then trump a club to dummy.
Ace of spade.
But then we still have this issue of do we cash that
Diamond.
ace of diamond and expose ourselves to a rough? We're gonna have to decide. The 8 of diamonds back is an annoying card because it's not the 10 or the 9. So if it looks like it's their last diamond, let's put it that way.
Yeah, you ready?
All right. Yeah. So is this the path? Okay, rough. Okay, now it's going diamond rough. This is going bad. Yeah, this is a disaster.
No. We got lucky. We got lucky.
Okay, so now queen of hearts, heart to the ace, and hope that the hearts are breaking. They're not breaking, but we're still fine.
Oh, they're breaking?
Yeah. No, they were not breaking, but
we can just rough a club.
It doesn't matter. It's the same. No, is that gonna? Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, he gets a trump trick.
So just claim 4 tricks.
Yeah.
All right, 71.4. Let's see if that changes the ranking. It does.
All right. All right.
Okay, great. And well, we did, I guess, something sort of weird.
It led the 8 of diamonds back from 10-8. How weird is that?
That is bizarre.
I guess they were worried their partner has singleton jack left. We could have had queen 5th of diamonds, and the 10 would blow a trick. That's what was going through the right.
That you can see that in their head. Some players bid a lot on this hand. One player, how did they make 5?
Well, actually,
there it is from the other side, obviously. Yeah, queen.
Yeah, the queen. Yeah. It's interesting. They only rebid 2 hearts. We of course would have raised to 3 hearts with this hand, and then are those the people that got to slam? Is that everybody? Go down to the bottom ones that went to, because that would have been us.
3 hearts, 3 spades.
So you're just in slam if you bid. So I'm glad we didn't open a diamond. That was definitely good.
Right, that's
because we would for sure would have rebid 3 hearts. We would have looked at our hand and said, well, we have 14 high card points plus 3 dummy points in spades. I would have said 17. That's a 3 heart rebid for sure. So yeah.
Amazing. All right, we will take that, and that is 16 again. Is that right? Yeah, 16. We're gonna open a no trump with this thing. This is
aceless.
This is a great Chinese poker hand, though. I mean, we have lots. We have a flush. We have 2 pair. I mean, it's really good. We like this. All right, 4 hearts or 3 no. What do you think?
Well, both could be right. If they are going to lead a short spade, I would say let's pass 3 no.
Right. That's great for us.
But what do you think? Isn't the field going to bid 4 hearts?
I think so.
The field's probably going to go 1 spade, pass 1 no, and then not know what to do, right?
I don't know. I have faith in the field bidding a no trump maybe 50 plus 50% of the time or more. But you're right. There are going to be spade opening bidders.
Yeah, let's bid 4 hearts.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's just safe.
What's up, Kelly? How you doing?
Kelly, what's up? There's the spade lead against 4 hearts. We're double fitted here. And honestly, a diamond wouldn't have been a problem necessarily. Or a club. They would have fed us a trick, to be honest.
We're going to win the spade in our hand. We're going to have to decide what to discard on our spades if the spades are breaking. If the spades are 4-1, we're definitely going to try to discard a club on the long spade. If the spades are 3-2, we can probably throw both our diamonds and potentially only lose 1 club. If we throw both our clubs, then we're going to lose both aces.
Always,
so we
want to make 6 because no trump is probably making 5 on
so we go king of hearts. Queen of Hearts.
Break a
Okay.
doodle do.
Yeah.
Jack of
Jack
Hearts.
of Hearts.
Stay in your hand.
Doesn't matter. We're playing spades next.
You ready?
Are they breaking? Ace.
Breaking
Okay.
two.
So
And then
now
we're
we
gonna click
throw
diamonds. Yep.
throw those diamonds away.
And now we just need to guess clubs correctly.
It's not really
There goes a
guessing.
club.
I mean, see,
Deuce.
it's an odd number on our left. Is
There's
that a five card
another one.
suit? That's a five card suit. No, we're definitely not playing a
We did not
diamond.
play a
Yeah,
diamond there.
yeah, because we'll get
Just
tapped out.
shitty. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we want to guarantee that we get at least one club trick.
Mm-hmm.
So they pitch two diamonds, two clubs on our left. So it feels like clubs are five on our left, two on our right. But I don't see. We're not going to play righty for nine doubleton of clubs,
Right.
like by leading the ten of
The 10 of
clubs. So
clubs, right.
so what are we going to do? Like we might as well hope it's Jack doubleton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. There's the nine, so it looks like it's none of the above. King,
Yeah.
club.
That did not make a big difference for us.
No, there was nothing we could do. The only question is what would they have led against 3-0?
Yeah, because
if they lead a club,
if they lead a
yeah.
major, it's good for us, right? With there's only 10 rippers on this hand. Well, no, you can always develop an 11th.
Yeah. If they were leading a diamond,
only one player. Let's see if it mattered. We're in first place still. Okay, the one player that chose to bid 3-0, Trump,
got a club lead,
mix, and spade.
No, Jack of Spades lead.
They can just bang out a trick relatively.
Yeah, that's what happened. They just knocked out one. They had 11 tricks and no Trump. It's easy.
They kept their minors.
Even on a diamond lead, you have 11 top tricks.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Both majors breaking.
Yeah, so it didn't matter. Yeah,
one trick. Yeah. All right, so we did okay. We escaped with our lives there. One spade passed to us with this nice 13 count. Well, we are gonna start with two diamonds for the robot. Or do you want to bid two clubs? No.
Let's let's just keep it with the field.
Yeah.
Because we were winning. So I would normally bid two clubs with this hand.
Ooh, they bid two hearts now. Just bid four hearts. What do you think?
Yeah. We're not going to slam. We have 13 and partner has 13.
Exactly. Wow, interesting. Let's take our time with this one. This one could be a little bit of fun. We are probably just gonna lose a couple clubs on this if things break reasonably well. But how do you?
No.
We're
No. We have 13 tricks on this hand. If the hearts are breaking and the spades are breaking, we can take all 13.
Can we take all 13?
Yeah, we can. We have four. Oh, there's only 5 spades in dummy. We can take 12.
12. Yeah. Okay.
But the problem is that in order to take 12, for some reason I thought there were 6 spades. Those black cards coming next to each other.
They melded together.
Yeah. The only way to really take all of our tricks is to rough 2 diamonds in dummy. But the problem is that if we rough 2 diamonds in dummy, then by the time we draw trumps, we won't be able to unravel the ace queen of spades before. So we'll end up having to overtake the queen of spades. You would need 10 doubleton
of spades or
10 or 3-3 exactly, which is like I think likely. I think it's more likely than not. I don't know. I think that's around 50-50.
Yeah.
But it also needs 3-2 trumps.
Exactly. So I mean, honestly, what would have happened if we just raised the 3 hearts? Might they have? I don't know if they would have investigated slam on this, but it's possible people are achieving that level here. But
so this is what it feels like is the practical, the safe line of play is we rough the diamond in north. We don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, I mean, this wouldn't be too bad of a disaster. Just playing a diamond, but
yes, exactly.
I don't want to mess with your psyche on board 8 here.
Okay.
Relax, we're good.
Okay, so we could rough the diamond and play the ace queen of trumps, and assuming that they break 3-2, then we could play spade to the ace, and then make our decision. Right? We can either rough a diamond, come back to the ace of clubs, draw trump, or we can cash the queen of spades and just cross over to dummy. Mm-hmm. So I think we should do that either way. I think that's the safe approach, is just checking to see if hearts are 3-2, because there's no downside to that. We're planning on roughing 2 diamonds in dummy. We're never going to rough a third one and rely on the 10 of hearts falling. So rough a diamond. Yes, you have the green light. And then the ace of hearts, and let's see if they break 4-1 or better. They do. Okay, now queen of hearts. Okay, and now Wait, because let's
Yep,
see if
yep,
the
yep.
10 comes.
We did
Because if
not
the
see the
10
10.
came, then it would be a little bit more likely. So yeah, low.
Yeah.
Okay, now is our key moment in time. We have the entries to cross over to our hand and rough the diamond, but that's going to need the diamond, the spades. That's going to end us up in a position where we need the spade 10 to fall.
And that's putting us at a reasonable amount of risk in our tournament life as well. However, it will lock up a victory, but
We'll make our contract.
being unsuccessful might prove devastating. This is what we're saying.
It's the max available.
I'm ready to go for it. So
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the math on it. I don't know if it's more than 50-50. I think it's close. I think 3-3 breaks are less than 40%.
But we
I
have
want
the
to say
10 dub.
but then the
rewind.
10 doubleton, which is a third ish of
Bold,
the four twos.
Go for it.
I don't know. This doesn't feel like that spot. I feel like this is a spot where if we just even
Honestly,
if the spades are breaking,
if we snack up our tricks here in this way, we've played it really well versus the field, I believe. Meaning,
you mean if we just take the rest, like correct. If we play ace queen of spades right now and unravel them,
the jack, and now we're just snacking up so much most of the time.
Look, my instinct is to just cash out the spades.
Give this to the audience. Yeah.
But I'm saying like I'm definitely feeling like we should not go for it. But we had 2 go for it comments in the audience, so maybe they're feeling more. Usually the audience is in the passive take your tricks mentality, but it could go either way. I think it's about 50-50, so it's a coin flip. The question is whether people our opponents see this position and go for the
right.
gusto.
And I'll put it in maybe I put my thumb on the scale by how I phrase this, but here's the poll, folks, for our last one. Go for it, which is the line where we're essentially just going to rough a diamond. We're going to cross to the ace of spades, draw trump, play the queen of spades, overtake, and hope the spades are breaking or the 10 is fallen. And that's going for it. However, the other route is safety, the win possibly, and I put a question mark there. I'm not saying we would win, but I'm saying taking the more traditional or safest approach.
It's going to come down to whether Jan goes for it and takes
true.
To me, if Jan didn't
Jan's
take
been going
all
for it in the bidding more than the play.
Yeah, we haven't inspected her declare play.
I think we've had a chance to inspect it, and we've been better. I believe. I believe in the hands that matter. That's where we've gained ground. But again, anything could be right here.
I just don't know if she's even going to see it.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah,
I mean, if this was the Risinger, right, and you knew like Helgamo was at the other table, you would go for it all probably, right? Because at least you know that that's being considered in a real way. And the
audience doesn't want to vote on this one. Normally we get like 80-90 votes. I think people are feeling the tension.
Safety to win is the vote. So
so that is ace of spades, queen of spades right now.
And then a heart to the jack.
Yeah. Just wait, because if the 10 fell, it
did not fall.
Yeah.
And there's a spade pitch.
Now show out. Yes. All right. Boom. Thank you,
Good
audience.
job, audience. As usual, being amazing. We'll pitch diamond. It doesn't.
Sure. Yeah. The rest is just take your tricks. Make our 11. That's a winner. Yeah. 2 in a row. Claim. Done. And that's actually, just for what it's worth, my last Wednesday morning of the year.
Yeah. So, we have weird Wednesday mornings coming up, folks. And let's just wait till they ship us the results before I give us our housekeeping stuff here. Wow. Jan Paul, 7% above. Beautiful.
Yeah, 7%. But we got 71. Would we have got a 0 for how many tricks would we have taken? We would have taken. We would have taken 10. We would have taken 10 tricks, so it wouldn't have been a 0.
I think we were probably likely tied for top here.
2 roughs and dummy, 4 more hearts in our hand is 6. The ace of clubs is 7, and ace king jack of spades would have been 10 tricks. So we would have still made our contract if we went the other route. So I'm guessing that would not have been a 0. Yeah. It's hard to believe that would have been a 0. Fact, so we were winning no matter what.
Now. There we go. Yeah, 450 was good. 420 was going to be like 28.6. But most people were just in 4 hearts making 5 and probably taking the good route there. But let's give you a couple of things. Next week, I will be here. Gavin's playing in the Boca tournament on Wednesday, so I will still be here, and you'll see me live. But then we have Christmas Day and New Year's Day as our next Wednesday. So we're going to take both of those off and wish you guys a very happy holiday. And Gavin, I got to talk bridge with some of the best players in the world, but you're my favorite still, my friend.
Thank
Wednesday
you, man.
morning, still my best time with you. And thank you for playing so well and giving us a victory on your last day. So you cannot go down from here in 2020.
Yeah, I'm starting 2025 on a 2-win streak.
Nice.
That's how I feel.
Well, and join me next week for one last one, and then we will see you in the new year. So thanks a lot, folks. We'll see you again. Gavin, always a pleasure. And folks, I will see you again soon. Take care and have a great time at those tables.